Hey guys, Llama Grant here, and welcome back, finally, to another minifig video. It's been quite a bit since I've done a Lego minifigure showcase. I've had these figures and a bunch of other figures I'm going to show in different videos done for a while, but I was putting out a lot of minifig videos about this show, and I wanted to take a break from doing that. So now I'm back. Today I'll be doing another specific part of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in minifigure form. Today I'm going to be showing off JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6, otherwise known as Stone Ocean. So, spoilers, I guess. If you haven't read the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure manga, obviously you probably don't know anything that happens in parts 6 through 8, so I would avoid watching these particular videos until you've read those. But yeah, we're gonna get started. Okay, first up we have Jolene Cujo. She is the main JoJo for part 6, and I think I did okay. She has a lot of colors that are like layered together, so it was pretty hard to actually get that detail through. I didn't really have any skin tone torsos to use, so I had to go with my own color. It doesn't look that bad, but because all the colors are sort of mixing together a little bit, it does leave it a little messy. I like how the hair turned out. I think it turned out pretty well. Originally, this was a Harley Quinn hairpiece with the whole ponytails, but obviously I chopped all that off. And now it's Jolene. For me, I don't really care too much for Jolene. I don't despise her, but I just don't find her as interesting as the other JoJo's. But that's just sort of a main thing with part 6 in general. A lot of people find it pretty lackluster. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll move on to the next figure. Next up, we have Hermes, or Herms. I'm not exactly sure how it's pronounced. I think it's Hermes, but I'm not sure. She was a very, very simple minifig to do. Not a lot of challenge here. So it's not much to talk about, but she's got her turtleneck, her armbands, black pants. The green in her hair was a little weird, trying to figure out how to do that, but otherwise she was pretty simple. Face, really easy to do. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I even put the, oops. I didn't want to take her off the stand. I even put the, little 2 stripes that she has on her sort of exercise pants that she wears. So, yeah. There's Hermes, or Hermes. I'm just gonna pronounce it Hermes. Okay, the next figure we have is Enrico Pucci. He's the big bad Jofo of this part. If you've ever seen Pucci, you know that his hair is weird. So I try to do my best to actually capture that hairstyle, but I don't think it really worked out. I didn't want to paint it because it's gonna can't talk. It would have been really hard to get into all the small areas of the line work to be able to actually paint. So I decided to just leave it like this, and it does look weird, but I did my best. He's got a custom skirt piece here. for his sort of, I guess, priest outfit he wears, because he is a priest. But yeah, Poochie as a character, I didn't mind that much. He was an okay villain. He was kind of weak compared to all the other ones, but he wasn't bad per se. So, you know, Poochie's okay, I guess. Next up, we have Baseball Boy himself. I don't remember his name. I'm not really gonna lie about it. I honestly do not remember his name. He was a big part of Part 6. He was like part of the main storyline, but I'm not exactly sure because I wasn't too invested in his character, to be honest. So I don't really remember his name, but here he is. I didn't have any white short legs because to me those are non-existent. So I just went with a brick solution, which just seemed to be the easiest thing to do. He's got his little baseball outfit and his hat. I gave him a glove just because. Face isn't too bad. He's got his yellow hair back there. He's alright. Again, didn't really feel too invested in his character, so I don't remember his name, but he was alright. He's got a little symbols on his shirt and everything. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it for him. Okay, next figure is Foo Fighters, or FF as everyone called her. Obviously this is specifically the form when Foo Fighters went into the body of the dead inmate, and that's how it, I guess, remained for the rest of the part. I like this character. I like weird characters in JoJo, so she was pretty interesting to me, being she's pretty much living plankton and always needs water. But she was a good character. I got sad when she had to go away, obviously, because whenever Joe Bro dies in JoJo, it kind of sucks. She was pretty cool. I like her outfit too. But yeah, she was pretty helpful in the part, and she's probably one of my favorite characters from the entirety of Part 6. So yeah, there's FF. Next up we have Weather Report. Weather Report's whole storyline was kind of weird, being he's one of the sons of Dio, I guess. His ability to make it rain snails is pretty OP. I don't know why it's that OP, but I guess it's alright. Weather Report was another strange character, not having his memory, obviously, for a majority of the part, and then finally getting it back at the end. But yeah, I didn't really mind Weather Report that much. I didn't really care for him too much. He was an interesting character, and I thought that whole part about him being the son of Dio and him being crazy was pretty neat. But personally, Part 6 has a lot of lackluster characters, so for me, he's kind of one of those, which is unfortunate, but, you know, he's here, still made a figure of him, and yeah, there's Weather Report. The next figure we have is Anasui. Nasui was another strange character from this part. especially with the whole pretty weird, obviously, genderman situation that happened. If you remember that, basically, in the first couple panels he was shown, he was drawn as a female, but I guess Araki wanted to change that, so for the rest of the part, he was a male that dressed in the same clothes as his female form did. And that was pretty weird. I thought it was pretty funny through the whole part how Inasui was just trying to marry Jolene. Still don't know if Jotaro ever said yes about that. Pretty sure he just avoided the question constantly, like a Jotaro does. But I put a lot of work into this one. I wanted to get the hair and face and everything right. He's even got the weird outfit, his little waist skirt thing, and under that he even has the weird stockings, I guess you could call them. He's an odd character. He's got his hat. He was alright. I didn't mind him too much. I know I've been saying that a lot, but that's really the strongest emotion I have with most of these characters. But he was definitely one of my favorites of the part as well, along with FF. Because he was more interesting than the others seemed to be. I don't know if it was just me, or if he had more character development or whatever, but overall I just liked him the most. Well, not most, but more compared to the other characters. So Inasui's pretty cool. He's pretty fabulous too. And last but certainly not least, my favorite of all these minifigs, and probably the one that I put the most work into, we have Jotaro from Part 6. I love this figure. I think it came out pretty well. I even got the messed up stars on his hat and shirt correct. He's got the stars and everything on his arms. I tried to get as much detail in this one as I possibly could. He's got the hair coming off the hat. The collar is a separate piece. And it does have the stars on it. They are hard to see, but they're there. And even has the little yellow lining. I put a lot of work into this. It's got the gold sort of leopard spotted pants he wears. I like the face on this one. I feel like it really encapsulates what Part 6's style is. Being Araki's art style, kept evolving and is still evolving with Part 8 and soon to be, well, I wouldn't say soon to be, but sometime to me probably Part 9 being, I've heard that it's already confirmed to happen. So that's neat. After Part 5 is done being aired and Part 6 gets animated, I'm going to be really excited to see how Jotaro looks in anime form. He's got a really weird outfit, obviously. I wasn't that big of a fan of this outfit when I first saw it in the manga, but it's grown on me, and now it's one of my favorite Jotaro looks. So, yeah. His hat, it's obviously a different style of hat, but it's still got the basic features like the rim and the little medallion and everything. But yeah, this is my favorite figure, and I hope you liked this showcase, guys. This is the last one. This is the last figure here, so I'll be ending it. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button down below to show me that you did. As always, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content from the channel, and I'll see you guys later.